Today we're starting a mini dinner series that I am calling Keep the Love and Ditch the Labor with 4 easy recipes from my new cookbook, The Mediterranean Dish Simply Dinner. First up, a quick chickpea marinara that is nutritious, comforting, and did I say comes together in like 15 minutes? Oh yeah, baby, let's go. So we're gonna heat our pan, medium-high heat or so, and then we're gonna go ahead with a little bit of some good extra virgin olive oil. I'm using our Italian Nocciolata extra virgin olive oil. You can find it on the mediterraneandish.com. Just hit the shop tab. And you're gonna want an oven safe pan here. It goes in the oven ever so briefly. Oil is nice and shimmery. We're gonna go in with some onion and a little bit of garlic, a nice big pinch of kosher salt and black pepper. We're gonna toss this party together. We're gonna allow the onions to sweat. The first time I made this recipe was on a Sunday afternoon. We had just come back from church. Everybody was starving. I wasn't prepared with anything, and so I just walked into my pantry, grabbed a couple cans of chickpeas. I'm like, this is gonna have to do. And then I saw a jar of marinara sauce, and I thought, okay, we're gonna make something. And so it became chickpea marinara, and it's so easy. It's 15 minutes, like I said, no big deal. So far so good. No labor, just love over here. And then we're going in with marinara sauce, again from a jar. Just use something good that you love. No judgment zone here. I do often make my own pasta sauce and I'll use that, but when I don't, it's okay. So we're adding in a little bit of water, about a half a cup or so, and then your canned chickpeas go right in here. Use some good chickpeas, and that goes in here. It swims in this gorgeous sauce for a few minutes, and then we have a few finishing touches, and that's really all there is to it. It's very easy. So you want to allow that chickpea some time to soak some of the flavor of your marinara sauce. The best stuff comes together without too much thinking. So a couple cans of chickpeas, some marinara sauce, no big deal. So once you have a nice simmer going, you're going to partially cover your pan and just let the chickpeas hang out 10 to 15 minutes or so. Have you seen the cookbook yet? The Mediterranean Dish Simply Dinner, all about keeping the love, ditching the labor, making honest to goodness meals that don't take you a ton of time in the kitchen, but that everyone in the family absolutely loves. So this particular recipe for chickpea marinara comes from this book, and it's from the section called Throw It Together. So things that I can do in very little time in the kitchen. It's so good. Let's see. Since these were canned chickpeas, they're already cooked, right? They don't need a lot of time, but they can use some softening. So at this point in time, you're almost done, but don't forget, for some flavor, I love to add a little bit of mozzarella, and then we have pecorino romano. So we're gonna go in with the mozzarella first. I'm gonna have my broiler on. I like to get a little bit of color, and I like to allow the mozzarella to melt. So you're gonna go ahead and add in some mozzarella. I'm not gonna tell you how much mozzarella to put in. I'm not your mama, okay? But a moderate amount. You're gonna nestle it in, kind of break it up, nestle it in. No big deal. And then all we have to do is stick it under the broiler very, very briefly, just to get the cheese to melt. Let's see here, are we in business? Oh, we sure are. Look at that. Oh yes. Bubbling goodness. Oh, this was like 3 minutes or so, so just don't go away, watch it. From here we're gonna add some pecorino romano. You can use Parmesan. I just like pecorino romano is great because it has some nuttiness here. But I mean, who said pasta's the only thing that's great with marinara sauce, huh? Chickpeas are too. And then if you like a dash of red pepper flakes, some torn basil, torn or chopped, and you're in business, baby. All right, this looks so good. A little bit of cheese goes a long way, but I'm not gonna tell you how much you wanna use. And then we're gonna finish it up with a little bit of parsley and a little more basil, because why not? And we're in business, and someone just said it smells like pizza. So it's a good way to trick your kids to eat the chickpeas if they're not into it. But how easy was this, you guys? You got yourself some nice crusty bread. By the way, I have a great ciabatta bread recipe in the same book, The Mediterranean Dish Simply Dinner. But any crusty bread you like will work just fine here. Break it up. This is not a fancy experience. This is rustic, quick, beautiful. Look at this. And you just go for it. Pizza vibes. Yes! So good. I just gave you a sneak peek of what's in my cookbook, The Mediterranean Dish Simply Dinner. If you haven't already ordered it, grab it ASAP. 125 Mediterranean inspired recipes to eat well and live joyfully. This recipe is also on our site just so you can check it out again. And if you love chickpeas as much as I do, make sure you check out the next video. I'll see you later. Ciao.